welcome to Poul's Kitchen. This is Chef Poul with Chef Amy.
Hi.
So today we're going to do a little thing about not wasting food. So a while ago I got a whole chicken on sale. It's a price too good to be true. We cooked it because I didn't know what to do with it at the time. And now we're going to do a taco dish. Taco in a bowl, if you will. So, Justin, this is for you, buddy. Jalapenos are not the spiciest thing in the world, but if you want to cook with something and you don't want the spice, the easiest thing to do, take the seeds out. That's it. That's all you have to do. And so I do want the spice because it's not as big of a deal as you'd think. It really isn't, and the reason for that is that this is going into a much larger meal, and the spice is going to very much spread to everything. So yeah, we bought a few veggies for it. We're going to cut up some celery for it too, and then we're going to do some cheese. So we're going to make a nice little salsa mix. Not quite done yet, but close.
Doesn't take long in that ninja.
No. This is going to be a really quick video because sometimes you get food and it's going to go bad soon, so you cook it. Then what do you do with it? Well, put it in the deep freeze, do something with it. But again, if you don't want the spice, take the seeds out. It's not hard to do. It takes a second, put some gloves on, and then you don't have to worry about the heat. Simple as that. It's really not that complicated. And then we got onions up here. I'm just gonna have to go back out and get me some more onions, I think. Not right now. But onions are a pretty important thing.
Yeah.
And I probably made a mistake because I probably should have put this in a big blender because I'm gonna put it in there in a minute anyways. And it's just basically to I want to blend all the flavors. So what I'll do is I'll just finish doing this. This is a really quick and easy dish. So I mean, like, if you have meat you want to use, but you don't want it to go to waste because you can't think of what to do with it at that moment, it's not a big deal. Just cook it up, and then you can cook it. Then you can finish it later, and that's what we're gonna do here. So, make this a little bit easier. I'm gonna stick this in the food processor. But you kind of want to have this diced down as much as you can, because it just makes the process a little bit easier. But you can see how the jalapeno is cut down quite a bit.
Almost.
Alright, now, one more thing we need to do before we start going food processor crazy is the avocado.
Yes.
And this is going to be probably one of the biggest pains in the butts. Stick this over here for a second.
Yeah, good idea. They should be very easy though.
Should be extremely easy.
Are they too ripe or they're okay?
They're fine. Sometimes with avocados, they can be a little bit of a pain because you don't really tell exactly what's on the inside. You do your best, obviously, but the better ripe like this. So I'm just going to stick this all in the blender. It would help if I actually put this in first.
Yes, it would. I didn't even think of that, but yes. Can't blend it without that. But they're super easy, aren't they?
Very easy. I mean, does this look like a hard dish to make?
No.
I mean, anybody can make this. And the whole thing that I don't know how to cook or I don't know what to do, it's very easy to do. So I'm using what, 5 avocados, 2 jalapenos, 1 onion, some diced tomatoes, and some cranberry sauce. Amy has to go to work today and Alex is AFK wherever he is. And this needs to get done because these are ready to, don't get eaten soon or then they're
They're gonna be bad.
they're gonna go bad. And it's at that point right now where it's kind of getting a little questionable, so I just want to get it done.
Yeah.
So that's it for the avocados. Now I'm going to take a second and trash this. I'm going to give my hands a good little rinse because
They got a little bit dirty.
just a little. Avocados can be a little greasy.
But they're super good and healthy.
They are. This means that Amy's going to have a little bit of cleaning to do.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, so I'm going to put the jalapenos in here. Amy's going to have 2 dishes that she's going to need to do before she goes to work, but she's alright with that.
Yeah, that's
At
fine.
least I'm assuming she is.
Yeah. Take the blade out.
Put the onion in. The hardest part of this, aside if you have to worry about actually cooking the meat, is cooking your meat and then a little bit of prep work. And this is not that hard. It's really, really not. It's actually super easy. We're not cooking this because this is basically salsa.
Yeah, that's gonna be a salsa.
Oh yes, for some reason they put things upside down.
Yeah, they do for that. I don't know why, but
I like putting cranberries in because it just gives it a really, really nice flavor and texture.
yeah, it's gonna be really good.
And then one more thing. Now, the only thing with this is this gets to be a little bit of annoying because it's got a little bit of pudding in it. So I'm probably going to make a little bit of a mess because the sink is a little full. But that's fine.
Yeah.
little hole in here, and that's fine.
At least it's a ninja.
Canned tomatoes are always going to be healthier than just buying tomatoes. And I know for appearance sake, sometimes we like to make things that look really nice, and that's cool. So I'm just going to put some tagine in. Because tagine is really, really nice.
If you don't have that, you should get it.
Absolutely should get it. One more. Then I'm going to put some pepper in it.
Because we use pepper in everything.
And then I'm going to put a little bit of low salt in this. And last but not least,
Some lemon.
some lemon. If you have lime, you can put that in there too. We're out and I didn't realize it, but now if you don't want to use this with chicken, you can actually do a lot with this. You could actually just use this for chips if you wanted. Okay, now I got rice cooking, so I can use this on this plug. That's not a big deal. I can use
We have
that.
lots of plugs in our kitchen.
So I'm gonna go with this is done. Probably would look a little bit better if I used more avocado.
But I'm sure it's going to taste good.
I'm sure it will too.
You're going to taste test.
I'm gonna give it a little taste test. And you always should.
Yes.
If you're cooking from home, you need to make sure that you taste test, because maybe you need to add something else to this,
Yeah.
because it's not going to taste right. If it don't taste right, then it's not right. So please hit that like, share, subscribe button. It really means a lot to us. www.poulskitchen.com. Oh, I like this. I like this a lot. This is a great texture. It's a great flavor. What Amy's going to do is she's going to put this into its own container, and then we'll be back a little bit later when we're ready to finish. Welcome back. So again, we're doing a little bit of our taco bowl. So what I'm going to do here is I have a reusable thing here because Amy's at work right now, and I'm pretty much here by myself except with my roommate. She can say hi if she wants to. So we're going to start off with a little bit of rice. We don't need a lot. Amy's already got other food there, so it's not like she actually needs food. I would always have my rice ready. You don't have to do a whole lot, but so a little bit of better rice, and I thought I turned this on, but I did not. So we already got the chicken cooked. Like I said, we bought a whole chicken, we butchered it, and we cooked it. So we're basically just reheating it, and this is basically because I don't want to waste. So we're just going to put a bit of rice here, and I'm going to sprinkle a little tagine on there. And again, if you don't have this, get it. It's really, really amazing. It's not hot, it's not spicy. There's absolutely nothing hot about it. And what am I forgetting? No, I got everything else. And it's actually really, really super simple. It's tagine is probably one of the best spices you're going to get. It's super, super easy. It tastes great. Mexicans use this for vegetables and fruit. However, I find that I use this pretty much for everything under the sun if I'm making Mexican. There's absolutely no spice to it, so I can have it. Right after my kidney surgery, I can't handle any spice anymore, which kind of sucks, but it is what it is. We got our salsa already made here. Yes, it looks different, but I probably should have put more avocados in it. It'd probably be a little bit more green. You don't have to do that, but I'm telling you, if you go back and you do exactly what I did in the video, it tastes amazing. You can use this for chips. You can use this for pretty much anything you want. And this is really, really a simple recipe. It really is. We're just going to heat this up so that it's nice and warm. If anything's too big, just break it down. It shouldn't be that big a deal. Yes, we did cook it with a little bit of sauce, but it's not going to ruin anything because, I mean, honestly, you should have some flavor. If you're going to cook this chicken fresh for this, I use some Mexican spices. Be that said, and for the benefit of my roommate, she wants to make herself known, she'll do that. You don't have to make it hot. Just because it has the term Mexican doesn't mean hot. There are a lot of Mexican foods that are very hot, but there's some that are pretty mild too. If you're not used to Mexican food, you'd assume that it's scorching hot, you're gonna burn your mouth. That's not true. If you go to a Tex-Mex restaurant, a lot of times what you'll find is a lot of their food is actually pretty mild, but you can ask for hot. We'll go out to a favorite of ours called Mexi's. I'll get the mild and they'll fight with Amy trying to get her something hot enough for her. They've lost every single time. Amy likes it hot. What can I say? That's just her. She's Dutch, and where the Dutch people get the heat, I don't know. Her grandmother and her are the two weirdest people I've ever met. The Dutch people do like spice, but not exactly that hot. They like it pretty mild, but it is what it is. All right, so I'm gonna dump some chicken in here, and I'm gonna save some for me a little bit later. Then I'm gonna put, for one serving, I've got half a celery chopped up. Then I've got some cheese on there. Just use whatever cheese you like. It's not a big deal. You don't need to load it up with a bunch of crazy stuff. Whatever cheese you like is the cheese you're going to go with. That's it for this container. Then I'm going to take another small container. I'm going to put some salsa in there. Then I'm going to take a bag and I'm going to put some Tostitos. I'm going to break that up. Like I said, this is a taco bowl. And this taco bowl is this one you can just mix everything in, swirl it all around and enjoy it. Dip a few chips in there. And that's basically it. It's a very easy recipe. It tastes amazing. There's no sugar. There's no sodium. And it's going to taste amazing. So before we end, please hit the like, share, subscribe button. www.poulskitchen.com. Let's make cooking great again. And thanks for tuning in.